Good morning, I'm cooperative divorce attorney Erika Englund.
And I'm certified family law specialist Neil Forrester.
Together we are part of the Split Decisions team. Our goal here at Split Decisions is to help everyone live a better life in any way that divorce has impacted it. And really, even if you're not divorced yourself, it does impact you. You might be married to someone or dating someone who's going through a divorce, or have a friend or a family member going through divorce. And it's our goal at Split Decisions to help all of you get the support you need and support each other through the process. And also to understand some tricky components of the divorce process so you can better navigate those on your own. And today we're talking about something that is a little bit tricky.
It can be. We're talking about extra money around the holidays.
Now, extra money, what is there to complain about?
Well, nothing unless you have a support order in place, in which case you may have something quite substantial to complain about.
Now, you said every dollar counts, so I'm wondering how broadly are those dollars construed? So for example, if someone's traveling and while they're traveling they get a $200 per diem, is that money that they have to pay support on?
It really just depends. Those perks can vary depending on what they are, what they're for. So for instance, if you're getting a vehicle perquisite, if you have like $300 a month for a car, that's money that you would otherwise be spending. So there's an argument to be made there that that's extra additional income to you because you have that savings because you're not using your personal vehicle. Or even if they're giving you a vehicle, then you can count that towards support as well. It's a matter of valuing it. If you get a per diem,
even if that's money not in your pocket, that's a car, that's not actually money.
That may not be money in your pocket, but it's also not money out of your pocket. It's a cut on your expenses, and the court can consider that in the support order.
So some of these employee perks can actually be construed as income, and you are paying those as part of your support order.
Absolutely.
All right. So you were saying per diem. How's that different?
Well, again, that may just be a reimbursement question. So if you're getting a per diem for meals, that may be part of a business expense. For instance, if you're entertaining a client, or if you're doing something else that's for the benefit of the business that otherwise is going to get recognized in the business's income, perhaps that's not income personally to you.
That one's trickier.
Yeah, it's a little bit more, there's a gray area there.
Something I see a lot as a mediator, and I'm sure you see this as a litigation attorney, is that for our management clients, they're compensated in a wide variety of ways.
Yes.
And this often includes stock options, stock grants, RSUs. So how does that impact a support order?
Well, they may not actually. A stock option grant is considered a property right, so it may not necessarily come into fruition in terms of a support order. If that stock is cashed out after the marriage and the other spouse has gotten a taste of that stock already, then perhaps you don't consider it. But if it's an additional bonus income, really, if it's just a different form of compensation, then maybe you do have to consider it.
So we're actually looking behind it to see, is it intended to be a form of compensation,
right,
a retention issue?
And has the supported spouse already been paid the benefit of those stock options or RSUs?
So what we want you to know is that for child support in particular, income is income. From almost any source, it can be construed and will have an impact on your child support order. For spousal support, it might be a more complex question depending on whether that income existed during the marriage or didn't. But if you have a support order in place, that order should already contemplate how to distribute bonuses, commissions, and overtimes. If it doesn't, then this is a good time to go back to your attorney or back to your mediator and figure out in advance what you're going to owe on that bonus, overtime, or commission before you go and put it in a pool.
Yeah, you don't want any surprises around the holidays.
None. Thanks so much for joining us, and if you have other questions or stories that you want to share, you can find us on Facebook at Split Decisions.
See you next time.